Hello, and welcome back to Abby's Fusion Cooking Channel, where good food will set you in a good mood. Today's recipe is one easy to make meal which is nutritious and delicious at the same time. So, this colorful meal you see right here is rice salad. Yes, I'll be using rice to make this amazing meal. This dish can be enjoyed at dinner, and you know what? The leftover can be packed for work as lunch the next day or two. Also, are you planning on having a picnic in the park, or in the garden, or even going to the beach? This is the convenient meal you need. A very versatile dish. Let's start with the ingredients. So I have already washed all my vegetables, and I've got here 2 bell peppers. You can use any color of your choice. Mixed baby tomatoes. Now for this recipe, with regards to the vegetables, you can use as much or as less as you want. So I would not be mentioning exactly how much the veggies weigh. I've got marrow peas. You can use garden peas as well. It works very well in place of the marrow peas. I've got Emmental cheese, 5 slices, 20 grams of salt to cook with the rice, pickled baby gherkins. This was in a jar and I have drained the water out. They are very crunchy. Olives, I will use both green and black olives. Black pepper to sprinkle on the salad at the end. Pickled onions, I've drained the water out from the pickled onion as well because it was in a jar. 4 slices of ham which has already been cooked. Sweet corn, again I've drained the water out of this as well because it was in a tin. Extra virgin olive oil, and I'll sprinkle this at the end to dress the salad. So the rice I'll be using is parboiled or partially boiled rice. This is ideal to use with this kind of salad that I'm making. So I'll be using Basmati and wild rice, and I will use 350 grams of this rice. So the water has been on the fire and it's been boiling now 15 minutes. So I did put 2 liters of water in the pan, and I'm now adding 20 grams of salt to it. Let the salt dissolve while you go and wash your rice. This is my washed rice now, and I'm placing it in the 2 liters of boiling water and salt. I'll leave the ingredients below the section of this video. So stir everything together and leave it to boil for exactly 18 minutes. Yes, this rice has been partially boiled, so I'm not cooking it for long. In the meantime, I would start cutting or prepping my vegetables into smaller pieces. It's very important you cut it into very smaller pieces. So I'm starting with my bell peppers. As you can see, I'm slicing everything up into smaller chunks. With the olive, I'm just cutting them, each olive, into 2 pieces. So I will do this with all the olives. With the pickled onions, I will just cut each one into 4 pieces. This has got very sweet and sour taste. Really, really good. This pickled onions. Make sure to slice the pickled baby gherkins into very smaller pieces as I'm doing. It should be bien kitten because you want to, bite into all the veggies in the rice. Yes. So make sure everything is sliced or cut into very small pieces. Also slice each baby tomato into 4 pieces as I'm doing. So I'll continue doing that until I finish cutting or slicing all my tomatoes. In the meantime, I'll check on my rice, and my rice is ready after exactly 18 minutes. So I would strain the water out and then leave it to cool down. Yes, because I want it to go cold before I use it. I'll start slicing my ham into smaller pieces. It should be bien kitten. Slice everything into smaller pieces. Yes. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet and you have been watching me, please do subscribe to this channel so I can bring you more delicious recipes. So I would now cut my cheese into smaller chunks too. Feel free to use a chopping board and a knife. I just wanted to use scissors at this stage. It should be bien. Opa, but you may use a second. But maybe I may use scissors. Anyway, the one one be one yama be your men one yamono. Jahu and chebby. You wouldn't have to cook a lot of these ingredients before you make the salad. Yeah. The only thing you have to cook is the rice. So the rice has cooled down. It's cold now. So I can start prepping my salad now. So I'll pour everything into the tray. Pour everything inside there. Use the spoon, or better yet, I think I'll use the fork to disperse the rice all over the tray. The spoon is not helping me, so I'll opt for a fork. Yeah, I want the fork. Until the fork ni baby and when you baby mo baby na mo na yi baako. Today me ni pepe na wo se wo ye no. So you can now start adding all the vegetables. I'm starting with the sweet corn. It doesn't matter which one you start with, it's still going to be the same. Yeah. The marrow peas are going into the salad now. You can use garden peas. It will still work okay if you don't find marrow peas. Yeah. Now everything is going inside. All the vegetables, the cheese, and the cooked ham. You can omit the cheese and the ham if you are vegetarian, and trust me, it will still taste delicious. This is one of the most delicious dishes I've ever made. I'm telling you. So mix everything together very well. The salad is looking so nice and so beautiful to look at. So mix everything together very well so that the vegetables and the rice are even. I'm now adding the black pepper. Add a generous amount all over the salad. And sprinkle some extra virgin olive oil on top of the rice salad. Now this meal, if you really want to taste all the ingredients in it very well, you need to put it in the fridge 2 hours before you serve this. Yes, it's eaten cold. That's why it's salad, isn't it? And the most delicious and versatile dish is ready to be served. You can add boiled eggs to it if you want, but this is enough for me. Shenefe. This meal will satisfy you in the hot weather when you don't want to cook too long in the heat. Please try to make this at home, and please remember to subscribe. It's very important. And see you next time with my next recipe. Bye.